Hi everybody, Traci Knoppe here. Long time since I've really done a video, and I wanted to give just a quick update about what's been going on here. Everything's good. Life seems to have calmed down significantly in 2013, which is a good thing. Everything's going well. There's a couple of trends that I've noticed, not only in things that I'm considering for my business, but I've noticed on some of my online connections, people on Facebook, even, business associates and things like that that I know offline. And that is, I'm one of those people. Let me just say this. I'm one of those people where, everybody's seen the ads on TV or in the newspaper or Google ads or Facebook ads, hey, click here to make money from home from your bathrobe. And I actually do that. I don't do the ads, but I make really good money, six-figure income, working from home 99% of the time with my bathrobe. And the fact that we homeschool our children, it just is like that, humorous stereotypical thing that, you homeschool and everybody homeschools in their pajamas. We do, but not always. And, I have battled some health issues and, you're just home, you get comfortable, and you're working in your pajamas and you're knocking it out and you're making some money. And it's kind of funny that, when you see those ads, you think it's a scam, but, in reality, me and a lot of the online entrepreneurs that I know, we really do make money from home, from our computers, working in our pajamas. But all that to say is that, working from home in a home office is fabulous. And I know that there are people out there who have high seven-figure businesses that still work from a home office or on the road, or they travel, or whatever. They absolutely do. And I think it depends on your business model as to how well that works for you. And, it seems like the people who are working in corporate America, the only thing they can think about is they want to come home and they want to work from home. They think that working from home, they can, somehow magically get all of the work done and still magically their house is going to be cleaned. They're going to have all this equal time spent with their children and all that kind of stuff. And the reality of working from home is sometimes a little bit different. Now, every family is different. Depends on how many kids you have, what your circumstances are. All of that obviously would vary. But for me, I have 3 teen children at home. They're actually 11, 12, and 13. That we homeschool. Their schooling that we use, the curriculum that we use is a little more self-directed. So it doesn't require a lot of actual input from me. Let's have a question. My husband is here full-time. He is my CFO, and he does all my invoicing, billing, bookkeeping, and all that kind of stuff. And my husband is actually the one who does the majority of the cooking. He does all the shopping, and he grades the kids' papers and schedules their stuff because I'm the breadwinner and I'm the one that's running the business, but I do it from my home office, often in my pajamas. And it's kind of funny when I think about going to a live event or something like that. I'm like, business attire, is that the velour or the chenille robe? I don't know. But anyway, it's worked out really well. But one of the things that I've purposed to change in 2013 is to get up and get dressed most days. One of the reasons why I don't do more videos is because I'm not going to do a video without hair and makeup and clothes on. I'm just not going to do it, So I found that while I can still do client work and there's a lot of things that I can still do working from home in my bathrobe, shooting videos is not one of them. I'm not doing a People Walmart video. I do not go out of my house in my pajamas or anything like that. And I'm certainly not going to shoot video and present it to you in my pajamas. So one of the things that I purpose to do in 2013 is to actually get up, get dressed so that I can be prepared for whatever might come my way. That may not happen every single day. I'm not rigid about it, but I can see that there are certain things that I had on my whiteboard to do or things that I really needed to do that even if I found I had the time or I put it in my schedule to have the time, if I didn't take the time at the beginning of the day to actually get dressed, and no, I don't wear shoes. I wear house shoes. I hate shoes. But, well, I like shoes to buy them, but I don't usually wear shoes in the house. But get dressed so that I can be presentable to do a video like this for you, or for whatever reason I might need to want to do a video. That's one thing. But the other thing, the other trend that I'm seeing in some of my internet friends and in those circles is the transitioning from a home office to an actual rented office space. And personally, I can see that this is in my future. With what I do with your web tech team and the service-based work, while all of my clients, most of my clients, I should say, not all of them, most of them are virtual. I've never met them. They live in different states or different part of the country. My goal in 2013 is to expand my market to some corporate clients, because at the level and the type of service that I offer, I absolutely could offer real benefit to more corporate clients. And in order to do that, I really feel like you need to present yourself as a full-fledged, bona fide corporation, which I am. I'm actually an LLC, always am professional. But when you're going after a different caliber of client, the expectations are different. I went to a winter's weekend at our church for business. It was a business conference. And one of the things that somebody was saying is that, if you want to go after those corporate clients, and these are the people who have the money to spend to pay my actual rates and things like that. And, my clientele are highly successful, is really my ideal and target client. If you're going after a corporate client, they don't want to deal with individuals, they want to deal with companies. So it's all about perception and what your goal is for your company, what your ideal target market is, who is that? And then you need to be a representative that would appeal to that. Your marketing, your approach, your everything needs to be in line with what your target market is seeking and who it is that they do business with. I'm not saying that you be something that you're not. I'm not in any way, shape, or form suggesting that you lie or fake it or whatever. But think about your target market, what they're wanting, what they're asking for, who is it that they would most likely do business with. And it is a different world when you're dealing with a corporate client. And there are some people I know that are getting office space not because they're going necessarily after corporate clients or because they're trying to make any sort of a business presentation or appearance, but just simply because their home life is noisy, busy, and distracting. For me, that is not necessarily the case. My children are not toddlers. I only have one dog who's 12 years old, blind, and sleeps 22 out of 24 hours a day. And the cats, while they can meow occasionally loudly, I don't have loud animals. And my children, I can say, hey, I'm doing video or whatever, I'm on a phone, be quiet. For the most part, we're a pretty quiet household. We're not noisy. So for me, staying and working in the home office would work from that standpoint. Do get a little bit of distraction sometimes with things that are going on, but then, family's supposed to come first. But in this situation, me wanting to go after corporate clients, not only are we looking to make a move closer into the metropolitan area where we live, but we're also looking at making that move based on being more centrally located for a corporate clients in the St. Louis area where I live. And getting office space for that. And I also do live WordPress workshops and training workshops and things like that. And if I had my own little conference room or workshop area or something like that, I could use the space for that and just have people come to me instead of, traveling a bunch or, renting a hotel room or something like that. I already have my own projector and screen and things like that. So I have the technical equipment that I need to do it myself, just need to have the space to do it. So anyway, that's, just kind of have you noticed that? Or if you're an entrepreneur and you've been working from home, have you also considered getting office space, renting office space? If you have, I'd love to know what is your why for you? Why are you considering the office space? And I'm not saying that everybody has to. I'm not saying, it's wrong or bad, but everybody has different reasons. And I'm just kind of curious just to know how or why somebody else might have come to the same decision that I really have. And that is kind of, I don't know if it's going to happen in 2013 or 2014, but office space is in my future, and I'm wanting to kind of actually incorporate Beyond LLC and looking to hire some local people. So I'm wanting to give back to my local community and hire real employees and all of that kind of stuff. So anyway, just if you have office space or are considering it, post a comment down below the video, and I would love to hear your reasons why. I just kind of interesting how many people I've found that are doing the same thing. So that's it. Everything's good. Just wanted to chat about the office space thing, and kind of looking forward to that. It's like, what will my desk look like? And, where should I get office space and, amenities and things like that. I've kind of briefly thought about a shared workspace, and you know what, I want my office, I want it to be mine. I need it because I'm going to be utilizing it fully, not just occasionally. So before you make the suggestion of shared office space, I already thought that, and don't think that's going to work for me. That's not to say it doesn't work at all, but I think I need my own set space and have my stuff there and hold regular workshops and things like that. So I'm going to go full on office space. So anyway, let me hear from you. Do you work from home? Do you not work from home? Are you still in the corporate world looking to come and work from home and find out what you do? Share that with me too. I'd be glad to offer some tips or suggestions. I do consulting or coaching. Let me know and we can chat about it. So anyway, have a great day, and I'll be talking to you soon.